Hello. Haven't made a video for a while. I have something like 5 subscribers to my channel, which is completely fine because I really don't care. I do whatever videos I feel like doing for fun, for me. So today we get to have the stay-at-home mom makeup routine. And the question is, why would a stay-at-home mom bother? Why bother to get dressed? Why bother to put makeup on? Almost every day I get myself dressed. I get myself fixed. I fix my hair. Usually it's up in something like this, but it works for me. But why bother? The answer is simple. I do it for me. I do it for me alone. Don't. I have a small human that is determined to try to smack the back of the chair with the measuring cup that I just gave him, try to keep him occupied. So his background noise, ignore. I don't do it for my husband because he loves me no matter what I look like, whether I have my face on or not, whether I'm running around in pajamas, which I don't do. He doesn't care what I look like. He doesn't care how I dress. He cares that I'm happy. He cares that I'm comfortable in me. He supports me in anything and everything I do. So what I do is pretty much go to Walmart, chase a child, stop it. And I stay home a lot. There's an epidemic going on. I don't really go anywhere or do anything. I go to the grocery store if I have to. That's pretty much the be-all and end-all of what I do. And even when it's only me and the squirt back here alone for the day, I still do this for me because it's important. No matter what it is, whether you get dressed or don't, it doesn't matter. It's important that you have something that you have for yourself that reminds you that you are who you want to be, and in whatever capacity that might be. So, that being said, on to stop trying to keep a child out of my makeup box, which typically I do this upstairs and not at the kitchen table, but for the purposes of the video, this is what I'm doing. So, this is my makeup box with the goodies that I have. That's the monster. Yes, and he's extremely helpful. I move around a lot on foundations. I find different things. I don't pay a lot for anything. I buy cheap stuff because it works for me.
Mommy.
Yes.
Some monsters.
Listen, there's no monsters. Currently, I have Rimmel Stay Matte.
Monsters.
And it's kind of hard for me to find something that is as light as what I am because obviously I am remarkably pale. It took me 40 years to figure out that a brush actually works really well for foundation, and I don't use a whole lot. So, let's get going.
Mommy.
Yesy. You're okay. You can't have my box. No, sir. I have my mirror right in front of me. Mommy.
Don't stop.
You are gonna survive, I promise. Uh-huh.
So like that, step down.
I typically tend to miss the little crevices around my nose, which is interesting. I'll have to go back and catch them later. I also have a nose ring, but we'll deal with that in a minute. I don't take it out because it is a real pain in the ass to try to get back in. My daughter, one of my daughters, has the hoop in the nose right here. And then she's got another piercing on the side. She puts the hoop somehow up into her nose when she's putting her makeup on, and the stud she takes out. Mine does not cooperate like that. Now my other daughter has, I don't know, 10, 12, 14 piercings in her face. I'm not sure. She's got snake bite. She's got her nose pierced several times. She's had the dimples pierced. She's got a piercing up in here. I think she took it out though, around the tattoo that she has on her face. And she can do amazingly creative stuff with her makeup, and it takes her a really long time to do it, but it comes out really well. It's absolutely cool. And then my other daughter is an absolute expert at figuring out how to make makeup look like she's not wearing makeup, and she does it in a way that she's absolutely stunning. So then I put on the powder, which is a Rimmel Stay Matte. So you're gonna live. We're watching Train Truck at the moment because we watch Train Truck about 7,000 times a day. Train Truck is some kids show of trucks and cars and things like that being put together. Okay, so there's that. That's done. And then I choose a blush that's going to go with what? My brush. Can't have it. That's going to work with what I'm trying to do for the day. At the moment, I have Kaleido Cosmetics, and it is called Prima Donna. Cruelty free. This one came in from Etsy. Get down, please. And I'm really not a fan of making it look like there's a ton of blush on, so I put very little on. Thump. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You want some fruit snacks? You're okay, Pumpkin. Do you want some fruit snacks? You want fruit snacks? Yes, you're the baby. You'll be okay. Be right back. I'll tell you what. You want your sucker? Huh? Want your sucker? Just for right now. And that's all you get, okay? Ah, shoot. I forgot to do the face spray thing, but I'll do that at the end because I usually do it twice. So anyway, there's the blush. Put that up. And then this is Girlactic, I guess. I hadn't used this before, and it came in a thing from Etsy. So I started using it, and I actually really like it. So I'll take the pinker side and kind of go over the blush just a little bit. And then same brush, I don't switch them out. And then this shiny stuff. Just kind of dab on through the T-zone there, and I like to put it right here, right up under the cheeks. So there's that. Now, in my cacophony of makeup brushes here, I get this teeny tiny itty bitty one right here. Get it just a little bit wet, and then I clean off around the nose ring so it's shiny and it shows up. Then, since Mommy doesn't sleep, like ever, I've got my little concealer. This one's really old. It's Hide the Blemish, also from Rimmel. Rimmel's cheap and it works. So we'll just put...
Hey!
Hey!
Hi, Kenji.
Yep, we have candy. We'll pick it up.
Oh.
Make some kind of a running attempt. See the difference? To kind of hide this, the fact that I haven't slept in, let's see, the kids too, so about 3 years, you know, because pregnancy sucks. One of my daughters is pregnant right now, and she's in the early phases. She's going to be 14 weeks on Monday. So she is in the very, very tired stage. Because anyone who's ever grown a child can tell you that it sucks the life out of you. Makes you very, very tired. Okay, so there's that. Just do it. Touch up where the powder was at. Now, I've got a dozen different lipsticks here. And I usually go with one that is really neutral, and I pretty much only put it on about once a day, and then just go with chapstick. But it sticks because I've got the, I put the foundation on the lips, so. So there you have it. This one is called Brook USA. Yeah, can't see it that way. There we go. So Brook USA, Beauty for Real, and it is Hannah. I like that name.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so today I'm wearing blue. Also happens to be the 4th of July. So I'm wearing blue. And because I'm wearing blue, I'm going to do blue eyeshadow. And I want to go kind of light on this one because this tends to be a heavier one. So this is NYX Ultimate Edit. So, see, just a dab on the brush really gets plenty of color on it. And I don't want to go too terribly heavy on this particular color because it tends to stand out quite a bit, which is fine. I like doing dark eyes. I always have. It's just what I do. Once upon a time, I got a job at a place called Carver's. It was a 5-star restaurant. I was in my early 20s. And yes, baby. So I was in my early 20s, and they told us, they told me in the training portion, don't put your sucker on the wall, please. See? Stay at home mom. They told us in the early training portion that we were to do our makeup in such a way that we were getting ready to go out on a date. And it stuck, and I've pretty much always done that. So I'm going to go with the darker blue.
Hi.
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 Hey.
And I change up my colors for whatever I'm wearing during the day. So if I'm wearing orange, which is definitely not my favorite color, I'm going to do something in the brown shades and leaning more towards the orange. And I've got 3 different colors of blush, so I go that direction too. But whatever it is, almost always the eyes come out really dark, and I like it that way. It's just me. I really don't think that there should be a whole lot of rules when it comes to makeup and color. I mean, honestly, it's for you anyway. You know, yes, obviously you don't want to go in with excessive makeup if you're going into a business meeting or into a courthouse, or, you know, there are places and times for different things. But given in my situation where it is just me and I can do whatever I want to do, that's exactly what I do. I do whatever I want to do, and this is what I want to do. So top that off. And once upon a time, one of my daughters, who used to work at Sally's, and she's quite well versed in the art of makeup and colors. Hey, stop! No suckers on the wall. She said, "For the love of God, learn how to blend." So, she's right. Okay, so that. Now I'm going to use this CoverGirl quad palette, and I'm going to use the super dark blue. For the love of God, learn how to blend. I don't follow any makeup trends or routines or anything of the sort. I really like Josie B. She does ASMR, and a lot of her stuff is about makeup. And to me, it's just a whole lot of fun. So shout out to Josie B. Yeah, so she's got really fun stuff. If you haven't heard of ASMR, my kids were talking about it about a year ago, and I didn't catch what they were talking about. And then one night I was looking for something in particular, and I came across her completely by accident, and I had no idea what it was. So as soon as I started to watch her, I started getting these tingles and chills and all this fun stuff going on down my back. I'm like, what is this? This is awesome. So the next day I looked up what it actually is. Turns out that's exactly what's supposed to happen. So now I'm going to put my eyelashes on. And for whatever reason, my natural eyelashes started falling out. Or they seem to be coming back a little bit, but I looked at them one day and, where are my lashes? Where did they go? I don't know. So for the first time ever, I started getting falsies. So these are Kiss, and they're actually too long. The next set that I put on, I'm going to trim them down because I'm not a big fan of how long they actually are. I don't like them to look quite so dramatic. So one of my daughters and I went shopping one day because she uses them a lot, and she told me what to get and how to do it and everything. And this is the Kiss Lash Strip Adhesive. not an expert on these suckers by any means, so hopefully, in theory, I managed to put them on somewhat correctly today. So how's your quarantine going? Are you still in quarantine? What are your thoughts and feelings on the mask? What are your thoughts and feelings on the things that are going on around the world? This COVID bit is just, it's exhausting. It really is. Obviously, it's impacting a lot of people in a lot of places, in a lot of ways. I would be surprised if my son actually gets to go back to school in the fall. He's supposed to go back at the end of next month. We're having a serious resurgence right now. And I have really mixed feelings on it. I don't personally feel like the masks are going to do much of anything. I do like the analogy of someone peeing, if they're wearing pants and the pee doesn't get past the pants onto you, that one. So I don't think it's a hardship to wear a mask. They suck. No one likes them. Look at that. Did I somehow almost manage to get it on right? I think I did. Voila! I don't think it's a hardship to wear the mask. It's a pain in the ass. They suck. I'm no fan of them whatsoever. They are hard to breathe on, and I don't think that anybody needs to be wearing them for extended amounts of time. I don't understand when I see people running with a mask on and they're just on the street and there's no one around. I don't understand when I see people in their cars and they're driving and they have the mask on. It doesn't make sense to me. I suppose it doesn't have to. It's up to them, but I'm not going to do that. I will comply with with wearing them in public. I don't see where that's a big deal. I'll attempt to put one on the toddler. As far as I'm aware, the requirements are under 12 is exempt. I'll try to put one on him. It's not like we really go anywhere or do much of anything anyway, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not getting into the conspiracy theories behind COVID. I'm not getting into any of that. It's not. I believe the virus is real, and I believe it's a big problem. I have thoughts on both sides of that. So, for right now, I hope it can just go away. I don't think it will, but I hope it can. So this is Infallible in Black. Never Fail Eyeliner by L'Oreal Paris. It's the first time I read that. I have no idea what it is. I just bought it. So. Like I said, I really like dark. So there's that. Okay. So this one is another goodie that I got from Ipsy. It's Sex Kitten. How cute. It's got a little kitten head on the top. Black liquid liner.
Mommy!
So this, I put on directly over top of the eyelashes. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to or not, but I do it anyway. And I try to get the color down into the lash strip itself. Liquid liner scared the crap out of me for the longest time, but it turns out it's really not that difficult. So, and obviously this is taking me longer today than what it normally does. Normally, I spend maybe 15 minutes doing all of this. And how do I do it with the kiddo? I make sure he's occupied, he's safe, he's happy, he's got snacks or food or whatever it is that he happens to want, and he's watching something that he wants to watch, and he's good to go. Run upstairs real quick, get it done, get it over with. Yes, you're okay. You are going to be a sticky mess, aren't you? Wow. Gave him a lollipop. L'Oreal Hydrofuge Luminous Carbon Black mascara. I like this one. So I put this on the real lashes underneath the fakies. And I've been working hard for a couple of years to train myself not to do that thing, you know, when you're that. I don't like that. Not that anyone's ever watching, but for myself. There.
Mommy.
You're okay. Hey, would you not throw things, please? He's in the throwing things phase. That's great fun. You never know what's going to get thrown when or where. Mommy will be done in a minute. You're okay. There. Always do 2 coats. And I'm going to have to clean up the lollipop after this. Mommy! Waddy! You're okay. No, it doesn't hurt. He's into this hurt thing now. He literally was laying down the other day.
Baby.
Yes, you're the baby. So he's doing some interesting things now. It's a lot of fun. Here's your spoon. He says, ow, hurts. Okay, so he's laying on his on his towel after his bath the other day, and I'm getting him fixed up and whatnot. I have this basket that I keep his bath stuff in and everything for after his bath, his lotion and diaper cream and all that. And he was getting into it. Wasn't touching it at all. So I moved the basket behind me, and he says, ow, hurts. Really? And this, you can hear him. Oh, baby. He's pulling the victim card. So anytime that I call him out on his crap, which is often lately, he turns around and says, I'm the baby. Yes, you're the baby, but you're not going to be raised to be a brat either. So this is called Wander, and it's for eyebrow grooming. JJ, you're okay, honey. Hey, baby. He's perfectly fine. He's been fed. He's been changed. He's completely fine, and Mommy's right here. He's not being ignored because he has my attention all the time, every day. I call him my growth. So, this one is so used that I can't read it anymore. Hydrobrow, I don't know, whatever. Brow pencil. I don't think there's a whole lot of it left, but my eyebrows are victims of the 90s and 2000s. Haha. Which means I had once upon a time plucked them down to nothing. And they were in the very thin lines and strips. And guess what happens? They don't grow back very well. So, yes, I have to draw my eyebrows on. I try not to let them look like they've been drawn on eyebrows. Whatever, you know, it happens. So, just kind of gently fill those in a little bit. My left eyebrow is my happy eyebrow. It's the one that typically cooperates. Typically, not always. My right eyebrow, however, can definitely be my nemesis. I do like them to look sculpted, but not overdone. So there's that. And then I take this little sucker and use it to kind of blend the color in a little bit. This is the natural shape of my eyebrows. I do have a natural arch, which I really like, because when oh, there's my coffee pot. So when I need to give the look to the kids, it helps. So now I'm going to go back to my powder and use this handy dandy little fan brush that I got that I didn't really know what to do with when it came in, but guess what it works for? Setting the eyebrows. So there's that. Now, I got this nifty stuff. This is by Rimmel. Stay Matte Fix and Go. 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. Now, usually I spray it on my face before I get going. I forgot to this time, so whatever. Now, you shouldn't eat it. It kind of smells like a cucumber. What is that? Cucumber melon? Whatever the big smell was from the 90s. Bath and Body Works that we all wore and we'll never forget. You're okay, but you're not getting in the box. Pack my stuff up. That's it. I'm done. Hey. Hi. And like I said, it usually takes a lot less time. And for the purposes of chatting with my phone, would you not please? He's yanking my chair. John, hey, stop. Stop. You're okay. Mommy's right here, and I'm coming there in just a second. We're going to go play in just a minute. Yeah, in just a minute. I don't typically do anything really dynamic with my hair. I pull it back. There's a lot of it. See? There's a lot of hair. That's a lot of hair. I'm finally getting good hair. But it's also very dry. It just is. It drinks oil. And I usually have it pulled back almost always. So, he's yanking. Ow! Can you not? He's pulling my hair. And my sweetie's on his way home. I get to see my sweetie.
Huh?
I like to keep it a little loose, a little more on the elegant side. sweet child of mine. Yeah, enough. He says enough. He doesn't want to hear it.
Shut up.
Hey, no. That's a nasty little trait that he's picked
Sit
up.
up.
I'm not sure where he got it from.
Sit
Kind of
up.
thinking Big Brother, but Big Brother
Sit
denies.
up. Sit up. Sit up.
So I threw it.
Shut up.
John, enough.
Mommy.
We don't talk like that.
Sit up.
We don't talk like that. Now stop.
Baby.
See what I mean? Victim card right there. I braided it and I'm pulling it. And back in a scrunchie. And I don't know why scrunchies ever went out of style. What nitwit said that scrunchies were not awesome? Yes, I matched them to my outfit. And yes, I wore scrunchies all the time. And yes, I grew up in the 90s. And you know what? When I'm 87 years old and I've got long, white, crazy witch hair, which is the goal, I'm still going to be wearing scrunchies. So there you have it. That is a much longer than normal version of my normal stay-at-home mom routine, complete with my arm flaps. And you know what? I like me. I like who I am. I'm happy. I made peace with my past. I don't care what shape my body is. I don't really give a damn what anyone thinks about anything because it's not my business. I care what my family thinks. I care that my family is strong and healthy and happy. I care that our lives have meaning in every day, and why should they have the meaning? And that's personal to us. It's an individual thing. So I am pretty confident. I'm not hideous. I'm not gloriously beautiful. I have plenty of extra poundage on me, and I'm completely comfortable with that. I'm nice and squishy, and when I swing my arms, I have flaps, and maybe one day I'll take off and fly. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I am who the divine made me to be, and every day I grow more and more and more into what that is and who that is, and I like it, and I love my life. And my hope, my wish is for everybody to be confident and joyful and happy in themselves and grow and be exactly who the divine made you to be, and heal and create healing and love and light all around you. So with that, I'm going to wrangle this kid, take him outside to play for a while, let him get absolutely filthy, turn over rocks, find out what bugs might be underneath of it, drink out of the garden hose, all the fun stuff that, you're not supposed to do. And have a great day. It's the 4th of July. Happy 4th. Blessed 4th. God bless America. Peace, peace, peace. I wish peace and health and happiness to all. And I hope wherever you are and whatever it is that you're doing, you